Okay, I'm going to try and go through this really fast, so I'm just going to be reading off my screen because I'm trying to leave for the holidays. So, one of my questions that I'm going to be focusing on is, as a teacher, how can I express the privilege it is to have the freedom to pursue academics? And this is really just a different way of me asking, how, as a teacher, can I express the importance of education and continued education? And I keep coming back to Maxine Greene because she said it best when she said, "Young are most likely to be stirred to learn when they are challenged by teachers who themselves are learning, who are breaking with what they have too easily taken for granted." And so it's easy to take for granted the freedoms that we hold in this country, like free education, up until college, of course. But I think as a teacher, we can express the privilege it is by showing what a privilege it is, and show why we shouldn't take it for granted, especially in contrast to other countries who are being oppressed because of their lack of education. And maybe they'd be better off as a country if they had free education, but governments are corrupt and they're not going to pay for that. But there's importance in living life intentionally, and education gives us the knowledge of the world around us and changes it into something better. With that knowledge, we're able to make the world a better place because we ask those moral questions, we think deeper, we learn what's important, and we're just striving to grow. It develops in us a perspective of looking at life. It helps us build opinions and having points of view on things in life, which we need, or else, we'll believe what anyone else tells us. Like, again, governments, that's how they oppress their people, by keeping them uneducated. And so I think that's important to explain to students, especially the youth, who may not understand that in today's society especially, but we are really blessed to live in this country and to have religious freedoms, be able to be at BYU and talk about religion in classrooms. That's something that can be easily taken for granted, but we need to have that education so that we can make the world a better place. And that's why it's a privilege, and that's why it needs to be taught in schools. Thanks.